Hi guys, today I would like to talk about our new RMS scheduling system. Current version is 2.3. This will enable the user to make the reservation on their RMS. Okay, in the front page we have two menus. If you do not work in IT department or fleet maintenance or supply chain, you will not have access to this menu. So the system will generate this message for you with your first name. So if you install the Power app on your phone and you have the Outlook set up there, then it will grab your first name and it will tell you that you cannot use this. But here, when you click on the schedule RMS, you'll have this menus here. So the screen that you're looking at is the top upcoming 3 schedule. Okay, and then you have another menu called schedule and another menu called reserve. Right, so let's go back to this one. So basically, you'll have the months and date. If it's only for the one day, you will have a one date here. But if it's from, several multiple days, then you will have the starting date and end date here. Okay, and the first line here is the RMS name, Little Miss, Robot 4 Gen 1, Mother Earth. And then second one here is reserve time, right? You have the ability to book it for a full day, but also you can specify duration, the time duration to if you're gonna just use it for an hour or two and make it available for other people, then it's you can kind of define your time here too. And also there's a purpose. This is a dummy data, so it says I don't know, right? And I don't remember, right? But actually you're gonna type in the purpose of using it, and then it also tells you who reserved it, right? And also this reservation number is actually some kind of a confirmation number, right? So it started from number 1 to all the way. So if you see 86 here and 21577, that means actually this reservation was placed much earlier than this one or that one, and this one among the three, this one is placed the latest. However, the way it's set up here is because it's sorting your top 3 reservation based on the most far out date. So if you just schedule anything from October, the October one will come up here, and then this will go away. So you will have top 3 upcoming based on the far out date. Okay, and you have the ability to see that, as well as you click on Teams top 3 schedule, then you will see it. This of course, um, it's also me here, right? But because I made that the far out, I will be there. But in between, I used Cadence ID to create a dummy data, and that was reserved 78th confirmation. So anyway, so you will see this. So Glenn is here too, right? So versus when you click on here, you're gonna be able to see your top 3 far out day. Okay. So it's only top 3 file day, okay, and Teams file day that includes, which includes yourself too, okay. Um, so that doesn't give you a comprehensive overview of your schedule. So you come to the schedule menu here. Then we have this thing called upcoming and previous one, right? So previous one, whatever you scheduled in the past, you will see this. You will not have ability to cancel. I am a super admin, so I created this because I need to have an ability to delete or cancel, so I have it. But you will not have the cancel button here. You will only have a cancel button in your upcoming, your reservation. So it says your reservation, right? So meaning, hey, whatever you reserved will be here, okay? And just be aware of this reservation number. That means, hey, that was reserved uh, earlier than this one and that one. But this is sorted based on this date, right? So upcoming date. So the close one, well, today is May 13th, so you will have May 14th and May 17th, May 19th, etc. Right? So you go here, the most far out day will be July 16 second. So if you come back here, these three that you see will be actually the bottom three from here, one, two, three. Okay. Same with team schedule. All right. You go to team schedule. You want to be able to see everyone's, including yourself, right? So it will be here. So if you scroll down here, that top three will be David Mang, Caden, David Mang, and Glenn, right? So you will have all that. So you will have that information. Um, and then if you click on previous, then Tim's previous reservation is there. So, and if you have created a schedule and you need to kind of cancel that, you just click on this one and it will tell you, it will grab your first name and it will tell you, hey, do you really want to cancel it? If you click no, then it comes back and your reservation will still be there, right? Um, but be advised that we are currently at the Teams RMS reservation, and you will not have the ability to cancel the Teams, right? Because you come back to your reservation here, you will have the ability to cancel your own reservation, upcoming reservation. Okay, so but if you want to click here, you can do no to go back, or you can do yes to uh, canceling. Let me pick something. Let me actually go and create the reservation and cancel it. All right. So to make the reservation, you come over here. You realize that today's date is selected here, right? But actually, you have the ability to choose um, one date, or when you have like when you click on one, click again, and click again, then it will kind of allow you to do a multiple continuous state. You cannot pick 17, 18 and then come back 26, 27. If you want to do it, you make the separate reservation, so you can select the continuous range for the date. So you can do again 16 to 20, and you can set the time. But if you're not going to do that, you can use a full day. This by default, you got to do this from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Just make sure that it's 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. unless you really want a designated period. Okay, so you have these. You go back, you click on continue. Right now, whatever the RMS that's available during that day will be showing here. So I'm gonna show you. If I make the reservation using this one, the robot full, and continue, okay, as you see the date is between 17 to 20, right? Continue, it will kind of tell you, hi, hey, you are selected robot full gen 1 from Monday 17th to Thursday 20, and then purpose, it tells you to enter the purpose, right? So you will do testing, then you click submit. All right, after 3 seconds, it will bring you back to your schedule. Right now, whatever the reservation you just made will be here. But please also note that, remember that um, it's what you call that, sorted by uh, the reservation upcoming date, right? So the most recent one will come up here. So Gen 2 is the one that we just made the reservation. I mean, I'm sorry, the robot for Gen 1 was the one that we just made a reservation with the purpose testing, right? So it's a 244, okay? Um, so I'm going to leave it there. Go to reservation. I want to show you we have the same selected date, and I'm going to continue. Now you will see there's no more Gen 2, robot Gen 1, right? Because we just made a reservation, right? So there will be only available RMS system here, so that you can pick it. Okay, so that's a good thing. Come back here. Oh, and also, if you do not choose your RMS and go to continue, it will let you to move to this screen. However, you will have an arrow and says RMS not selected. Please select your RMS, and it's not gonna do anything. So go back. Then you gotta go and select it. You come back here, then it will tell you. Now it will tell you enter the purpose, right? So once you type in something here, it will allow you to make the reservation. Okay, that's how you do it. Um, so, but here's one thing that you have to be very careful. So when you are choosing one day, okay, one day, when you hit continue, please make sure to check your date. Okay, so when you click one day only one time, it will kind of pick the past date for the end date. Okay, so you're actually your intention is to make the reservation for May 25th only, but actually it's giving you that date. So what do you do is go back there, just click on one more time, okay, and then click continue. So just make sure that if you're selecting one day, this display should tell you from the same day to same date, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's all you gotta do. Just make sure if you just click it once, okay, once, come here, the date will be kind of mixed up. So your duration will be calculated incorrectly. So make sure if you're selecting one date, go ahead and click it one more time and verify here, okay? So now you can do this and another testing, another testing. All right. So once you submit it, it will bring you back here because we have it's sorted by the most upcoming recent reservation. You will see that. So another testing um, should be somewhere here if I haven't made any mistake. Okay. Another, where is another testing? Interesting. Oh, right here. Yeah, because I clicked on May 27, right? So I will show you how to cancel it. Click on it. Remember to look at the reservation 245. That's right below this one, right? 244, 242. Under 242, there was a 245. I click on it. Now 245 is deleted, right? Same thing with um, the one that I just created, the first one, 244. Yeah, it's gone, right? That's how you delete it. Again, you don't have the ability to delete it from this screen, as well as the team's upcoming schedule or team's previous schedule. As a normal user, you have the ability to only delete your upcoming uh, schedule, as well as top far out three schedule. Okay. Oh, actually, you don't have it here. Yeah, we can't cancel it here. You have to actually come to the schedule menu to cancel it. So that's how we use it, and you will not have this icon. But if I were to just show, explain this process to the IT and fleet maintenance, click on here. You will have the list of our RMS. Right? Currently, we have 17 of them, and we know the version information, location, and the name. Active means you can reserve it. Active 0 means it's the RMS will be hidden so that we cannot make the reservation of it. So I want to just click on something. Click on something, and so the information displays here, and you have the ability to make the changes to make it 0 to make it not available, or change the location or attach whatever the file is needed. You can do that. um, that's how you do it. And also, if you want to add one more RMS, come over here. You make sure you enter the RMS name here, and active either 0 or 1, location, and RMS version. If you need to attach something, do it. You do submit, it's gonna generate an error because there are two required fields for the RMS master. So you just reset it and make sure you enter that information and hit submit. I'll just do it. We'll say 1. I'll do something like that, and then I'll submit it. Then it will tell me, hey, it's successfully updated RMS master data, right? So now here, I come down here, the ID 23rd, whatever, it says, hey, this RMS I just created, right? So I have the ability to come over here. You're not going to have the ability, but I have the ability to delete this one. So that one is deleted, right? So that's how you use it. If you're IT or fleet maintenance, you have the ability to come here and update the RMS master. But if you are just normal user who's gonna make the reservation, use this screen to find out, hey, what are my top 3 far out reservations, and then if you want to see the teams, go ahead. That includes yourself. If you're far out, your information will be here. Okay, so you can see that. And then if you want the overview, you can come to the schedule tab and see that, as well as see your previous schedules, and then go to teams to see everyone's, including yourself, right, based on the most recent reservation the coming up, right? Today's May 12th, there you'll be 13, 14 in that order. So your most top far out reservation will be here. Okay, same thing. Previous one is here. Okay, and when you're planning to make the reservation, make sure if you are picking one date, make sure you click it one more time. Go to next. Just verify the date. If you are, you click one time, the end date will be in the past and the start date, right? So then you go back and making sure you click one more time, then it will be signed. If you want multiple dates, just go ahead and select the start date and then click on the end date, right? So you don't have the ability to skip the weekends, so it will actually reserve it from Friday to whatever the weekday is. But that's not an issue because nobody will be using it anyway, right? And you also have the ability to use this drop down to define time if you're only needing for 1 hour and you want to make it available for other people, you can do it. But make sure if you do that, make sure if you do that, next time, okay, it tells you Gen 2. Yep. Next time, when you come back, you have to reset the time. Okay. So I just made a reservation, and it should be somewhere here, uh, right here, right? So I made a reservation. So if you want to make the reservation again, make sure you go back there. Just please kindly reset it. Okay, and then select your date. Confirm that you have these dates and choose your robot RMS. If you go next, you're not gonna have that, right? Just click that. Make sure you put in the purpose, right? Uh, delete me. Delete me. Okay. Then it's done. So it's very simple. Um, you have delete me here and DDD. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cancel that. Okay, so that reservation is canceled. That reservation is canceled. Okay. So one thing that I want to tell you, you have two ways to search the data. You can search the data by using the RMS name or the reserved by name. Okay, so I want to search anything that was reserved by Glenn. Nothing is showing here. Why? Because I'm at your reservation, right? So I'm logged in with my ID, right? So nothing will be showing there with Glenn. So to know that, you come to the team schedule, right? This is where we see all the people's login. Maybe Glenn here, then you'll see all the Glenn's reservation, upcoming reservation. Same with here, previous. You want to see Glenn's previous one, then you will see all this. Again, you're not gonna see this cancel button for you in your Teams RMS reservation window. You also have the ability to do by little miss. right? Then in the past, Little Miss was twice reserved. Um, maybe in for the upcoming, maybe it's a different story. Little Miss, okay, you'll see two. Hmm. All right. So that's how you can do a search on the RMS information. Okay, so because we have this is our front end. We also have a back end, which is via Power BI, and this will be published and will be shared to everyone. But it actually is the exactly same thing, but in a more visual format, right? So it will show you the RMS reservation by the name, but the color. IT fleet maintenance will be in this dark blue. I don't know, it's you call it dark blue. And then you have others, meaning like me, supply chain. I will not be reserving, but for the test purposes, I did it. But that Ross, me, and some other people will fall in here. NanoFab, anybody in the NanoFab department reserves it, you will have that. Color and production, I think Kaiten will be a production, you will have that, and engineering, so Marina. So you can actually look into the past and the future too. Um, yeah. And on top here, you have the ability to kind of sort it by, hey, I want to only see what IT fleet maintenance made a reservation. Okay, I do that. Okay, do that. And I want to see how we did in the previous month and next month. That's how you do it. And just simply come to the slicers and click this eraser. Then it will kind of unfilter everything. Same thing. You want to look at the RMS systems by the location. Click on one of the location. Then, hey, I want to look at the KGI ones, right? So that's how you do it. Again, come back here and hit eraser button. Then it will unfilter everything. RMS versions. Currently, we didn't put anything, but when we have it, you can do that. Reserve by, I want to see anything that Brad has made a reservation to. Um, Probably no data. Yeah, probably not. Um, but Glenn, yeah, so you will see that. So again, you can do by the sorting by the department, location, version, or reserved by, or whatever filter they require. I guess we can put it in here. But this is the visual output, and then we're hoping to create additional tab here to kind of show the measurements of those data. But anyway, this is how you utilize it. I haven't published this link yet, but it will be published. That data that you just saw was generated based on the Power App called RMS scheduling system, and the version can change as we are making some more additions or changes to the app. Okay, so again, it's very simple. You can use this and you download the Power App to your personal phone, and you will be able to do this. Thank you.